Welcome back. I think I'm on. It was a rush today. I just now got home, maybe 5, 6 minutes ago, from Portland. 2-hour drive, one way, 2-hour back to a doctor appointment. Barely made it home. Gonna give this thing a try and see how we're doing. Hi, Andy. I don't know if the grain thing's working. A couple of things were turned off for some reason this morning. Hi, Bob. How are you? Let me try it again. I tried it earlier. There was no response. But it was turned off. And I had to turn it back on again. There's something called... There, it's working. All right, it's working. So I was... in the last stream, I was doing this job for farmer Stephen Graham. And it looks like I'm 78% finished. So I'm going to get on that before it goes away. But yeah, I've been... Tuesday I had... family matters to take care of and couldn't make it on. This particular one, Bob was with a retinal specialist for my eyes. I'm diabetic, and a few years ago I had a blood spot in my eye, and they were very concerned because it was in a dangerous spot for a diabetic. And so they worked on it for... I think I went in every other week or every week for about a couple of months until they were sure it was going to be okay without laser surgery. But anyway, this was just a checkup, annual checkup with my retinal doctor, my specialist, and everything was good. She said that I'm probably, as far as eyes go, one of her healthiest patients. So. And that she was always glad to see me come in because she said it's kind of nice to see somebody that's got healthy eyes in her line of work. Rank Gaming, how are you? How's the sound and video, Andy, or did you already tell me? I can tell you how I'm feeling after the appointment, after a 4-hour drive, and I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning and couldn't go back to sleep. My alarm was set for 6 because my appointment wasn't till 9, and it takes me 2 hours to get there. So I figured if I got up at 6, that'd give me an hour to get ready. But I woke up at 4 instead and couldn't go back to sleep, and so. When I got home, I drove in the driveway. I grabbed all the stuff out of the car I needed to bring in, and almost went straight to my bedroom to take a nap. And I thought, no, I missed Tuesday's live stream. I can't miss this one too. Sound and video all fine? Great. Thanks, Bob. Thanks, Andy. But anyway, I felt bad about not making it Tuesday, but by the time the family matters that I had were resolved, it was after 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so didn't make it in. Apologize for that. All right, should be getting... Is this the farm that I was going to get such a huge amount of money? It was like 30-some thousand. I think it is. I may have to go for a soup du jour early, though, after that drive. I was about 30 miles away from home and started getting really sleepy in the car. That's a dangerous thing. Yeah, I know, Bob. I got you. I was worried about the drive anyway because I needed to. My eyes were dilated and I wasn't seeing very well. So I sat in the parking lot of the doctor for about an hour, letting my eyes kind of calm down from being dilated, so I could drive home. I still had to have those dark glasses though, because it was 93 degrees in Portland and bright as all get out. By the time I got home, it was cloudy again. So, yeah, I do, Bob. As a matter of fact, rather than do the glucose, I stopped and got me a medium-sized ice cream cone. I had Addie with me, so she's all for ice cream. So she was my co-pilot. And I usually get a small, but I know my blood sugars were a little low, so I got a medium. I like just regular vanilla generic cone. I'm not one for the dipped in chocolate or sprinkles or any of that. I just like a plain old vanilla ice cream cone. Let's see, how we doing? 91%. I'm getting close. How are you guys doing? Any good stories to tell? Oh, it's Carol checking to see if I got home okay. Hang on just a sec, guys. Alrighty. Sorry about that, guys. Normally I would not take a phone call, but Carol's not at home. She's about a 10 to 12 hour drive away from our home and has been gone for a couple weeks. And she'll probably be gone another week or maybe week and a half. She's at her sister's house and they're visiting with each other as much as they can. Her sister is having dialysis and probably won't get off, will never get off of it. So, and I don't know. So Carol's trying to spend as much time. That's her only sibling, and she's 5 years younger than Carol. So I've been semi-batching. Kind of hard to batch with Addie and Jagan and Jeff here, but I do the best we can. Anyway, Carol said hi back to everybody. She was really worried that because normally when I have to go for an eye appointment, she goes with me because they dilate your eyes, and it makes it kind of hard to see to get home. And especially since it's a 2-hour drive. It's 100 miles away to my doctor. Anybody know if Craig is lurking? 99%. We're getting close. It's time for a big payday here because I'm down to $425. And I have no way of getting. Contract field 22 has finished. All right, let's grab the money real quick and collect the money. What else we got? Bailing. Hey, I saw that Giant has a new piece of equipment out, and or a batch of equipment. One of them is a self-propelled baler. That sounds interesting. And I wasn't sure whether they meant that it's just a propelled one, or if it drives itself. What does that mean, self-propelled? I'm thinking that just means it's a baler with an engine on it. Because normally you tow a baler, right? So that's what I'm thinking. Okay, we got another cultivating job for 13 grand here. And it's a sowing one. Let's grab that one. And cultivating. Accept the contract. And I'm going to take this one too, in case it tries to go away. So now let's see which one's active. They're both active. So it doesn't matter which one I do first, right? So let's go to field 58. And find that on the map. I need the money badly. 58 is way down south. 30 is closer. Oh, wait a minute. 30's closer, that's true. But I don't have my equipment with me. But the equipment's not that far away. Let's go grab it. Go grab the equipment. It's in the Vermeer pack, huh? Is that a pack you have to purchase? I haven't looked yet. I just saw the notice on it, and I haven't had time to look. Mainly because I'm not interested in baling all that much, so. Yeah, we can start calling Craig Lurky. He can be a lurky turkey. Whoa. Missed my turn. Back her up, buddy. I'm having trouble keeping this thing on the road. Let me get rid of that map here. All right, let's grab the cedar and go to the front end instead of the back end. It's a DLC. Yeah, so I suppose they want way too much money for it. I guess it's all in how you look at it. I look at it like this. Of every DLC I've ever bought, I've never used. Because I don't care for the equipment that's in the DLC. It's usually too small for me because I like big farms, and I cannot lie. So I end up buying the DLC and never using it. The only way I use it is to grab the stuff out of the editor and mod it for myself, for my own use. And so I guess there's that. But Okay, so we're heading for field, what was it, 30? How do I get to 30? Don't tell me you can't get there from here. Oh, through all those trees? Can I do that? Can I do it? I'm in a hurry. I can't help it. I'm in a hurry. I'm in a hurry. I'm in a hurry, and I cannot lie. Let's go to a square corner here, or a rectangular, or 90-degree corner. Let's put it that way. I have a wheel, Bob, but it's a pain in the butt to set up because I do so many other things with this gaming PC, and there's no room. So if I'm flying, I've got the equipment for flying. You know, I've got the thruster and the flight stick and all that kind of gizmo, and that takes up a lot of room. And then with the gear shift, I've got this huge gear shift that has to be you know, screwed to the table, and then I've got a gear shift knob and foot pedals, and so they're different foot pedals than the one I use for flying. So if I want to switch games, it's a job. If I want to drive, it's a job setting it up. If I want to fly, it's a job setting it up. And so I'm just using a Microsoft controller. I'm using an Xbox controller for driving the farm equipment. So let me make sure what this guy wants. He wants potatoes. Oh my God, no potatoes. Why do they want potatoes? All right, potatoes it is. Okay, let's finish setting up my alt. And then let's make sure that I'm actually getting credit for that. I am. I'm at 1% already. I mean, I really enjoyed playing with the steering wheel, but at that time, I was only playing 2 games on the gaming computer. I play on the other computer as well, but it's not the one I have set up for recording. The gaming PC is the one I have set up for recording. The other PC that I'm currently using, I use for editing and that kind of stuff. I've got the wrong setup here. I need the cedar. I just realized that I had the wrong setup. All right, let's reset that. Anyway, the 2 games that I was playing at that time were farming and European Truck Driver, or European Truck Simulator. And then I went from European Truck Simulator to American Truck Simulator. So I used the wheel on both of those games, and it just worked out that I could just leave it set up and play those games. But now that I'm playing all kinds of other games, it's not working up out that well. Oh, I still use it. I just don't use it on this PC. I use it on another PC that I never use unless I'm driving. I have another PC besides the two I'm working with here that's set up just for American Truck Simulator. Man, this thing really used up the potato seeds, don't it? Yeah, they work very good for that. I've got the old Logitech one. I don't like the new Logitech one at all. I think mine's the 27. I can't remember the number on it. I don't even know if you can get the one I use anymore, but it's the best one. I just do not like the new ones. By new ones, I mean the new model. If you're talking Logitech. I've never tried any other brand, so I can't speak to those. Wow, I'm going through the potato seeds like nobody's business. Definitely today's the day that that I need one of these. I'm dragging. I need a nap badly. I might not wait till 2 o'clock. Well, it's almost 1:30 now. Uh-oh, I ran out of seeds. Man, that YouTube stream's got quite a lag on it. I don't mean lag. What do they call that? Where it's got a time in between when I do it and when you see it. Are we done yet? We should be done. This is a small field. Contract filled. All right. Let's stop right there. I don't want to use any more seeds. And let's complete that. We're going to collect our money. And then we're going to run up to field 58. Let's wind this thing up here. Andy. Don't just ignore the guy behind the curtain. Now I gotta get my cultivator again. Oh, look, it's a little bridge. Isn't it cute? It's a cute little bridge. Whoa. This thing flips easy. How did I do what, Bob? This? Put the curtain up? Look, I can put that curtain up when I don't want you to see something, and then I can do. Let's see, what can I do? There, I did that. It's magic, 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 magic. It's a mod for developers. When I started doing this survival thing, I said I was going to do one little caveat, and that was normally when you get hired to do a contract, let's say a guy hires me to seed this field right here. He expects me to use my own equipment, and he also expects me to use my own seeds and fertilizer. The caveat I made when I said I was going to do a survival with zero money, zero land, and zero equipment was that I would use my own equipment even if I had to lease it, but the farmer was going to pay for the seeds and fertilizer or the actual product. That was my caveat, because I'm struggling to make any money at all. If I had to buy all of that too, I wouldn't be making any money on these contracts. So I used a developer's mod to have the farmer bring me seeds and fertilizer for his field. In the bargain, I get to keep whatever I don't use. So there you go. Just the way it works. All right, let's see. What field was that I needed to go to? I needed to go to cultivating. Field 58. All right. So we can do that. Go to field 58. And it's right there. That's the one. All right, let's get this thing going. Man, that's got quite the hill on it, doesn't it? Let's start in this corner over here. It's good to see a field that's got a hill in it. I don't like these flat ground. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit of a headland here so I've got some turnaround space. Hey John, how you doing? Hey, that's probably a good feeling, being done with ditches for a year. What was it that it wasn't my dad, it was Haas's dad, Big Haas. His dad always said to him that, son, the world needs ditch diggers as well as lawyers and bankers and anybody else. The world always needs a good ditch digger. So, hey, a job's a job. If it pays and you've got the strength to do it, who cares if it's digging ditches? And I heard something the other day that made sense to me, and I never thought about it. Now, when you see people working out on the highways and byways and such, and there's ditches or holes to be dug, or there's work that needs to be done with a shovel, and people always complain because they'll say, oh, look, there's 3 guys there and 1 guy with a shovel. Those lazy bastards making that 1 guy do all the work. It was explained to me by a construction worker that you give a man a shovel, he's not going to be able to work all friggin' day without a break. So they take turns with the shovel. That's why 2 of them are standing there. The guy shovels as hard as he can for, 20 minutes and then hands the shovel off. That made perfect sense to me. So now I never give a guy a bad time for standing around, without a shovel when the other guy seems to be doing all the work. Doesn't that make sense? It did to me. And I was one of those guys that always said, look at those lazy bastards. Well, I guess I was wrong. Hi, Lori. See you, Bob. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Good to see you again. I hit a tree, didn't I? Hey, Andy, did your redeem work? I didn't see it. Is that not working? I thought I tested it. Let me have Carol's account do something here. Okay, what happened? I didn't see anything. What's going on? Something's not right. What's happening? Well, shoot. I don't know. Remember when I told you I came in and everything had been turned off? Something's not working. It looks like the grain bucket part is working, but the animations aren't working. Problem with that is that if it changed my key, then I have to get a new key. If I get a new key while I'm live streaming and somebody sees it, I'm screwed. So it's something I can't, it's something I don't want to take care of until the stream's over. Because I don't want anything flashing across the screen that somebody could take my account and hack it. So I'll just have to apologize it's not working today. I'll reimburse your grain buckets there, Andy. So what's happening, Lori? Anything new? I apologize for not being here Tuesday. Earlier, I had family matters. By the time they'd been taken care of, it was late in the afternoon, so it was too late to live stream. And then today, I barely made it. I had a doctor's appointment 100 miles away, so that's a 2-hour drive each way. And I drove in the driveway about 5 minutes before the live stream. What is going on? Something's wrong. I'm using the wrong setup again, aren't I? Cultivator. I am. I'm using the wrong setup. But I don't have to do 100%, so maybe I'll be okay by leaving these strips. I can clean it up later if I have a problem. Yeah, I'm doing great. My doctor was very happy. I go to a retinal specialist because of the diabetes I had at one point about 10 years ago. I had a spot of blood in a position in my eye that they said is very dangerous for diabetics because it's a spot where if it gets out of hand, you can go blind. And so I had to go to a specialist, and they took care of it for me. It took several months, but they took care of it. And then from then on, she wants to see me at least once a year. And so once a year, I go see this specialist, and she checks everything over, makes sure everything's doing well, that my eyes are good and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, she checked me out today and said that she's so happy to see me because I have such healthy eyes now. And so, like she said, most of her work is from people that are having serious eye problems, as I was at the time. Since then, I've gotten my diabetes under control a lot more than I used to, and I'm healthier than I used to be. And she said my eyes are doing very well, very healthy, and so there you go. I hate to say it, but it sure seems like I spend a lot of time in the doctor's office. I don't like it. I hate going to doctors, and I don't like going to them. And I really don't like to go to hospitals at all. I don't like to take medicine. I don't like to take anything like that because I'd like to keep my kidney and livers in good working order. And if you all know what your kidneys and livers do for your body, when you're taking things that, according to a commercial, can give you ballistic diarrhea and heart attacks and strokes, and here, take this to make your nose feel better, your sniffles in your nose, just be aware that you could die from it. I don't like taking that kind of thing because I know what my kidney and my livers have to do to protect my body from the foreign substance that's in it. And so I don't like taking any kind of medicine. I've never even liked taking aspirin for a headache. I just take a nap and the headache's gone. Now, fortunately, I've said this in the past, I'm not a person that gets a lot of headaches. I very rarely do I get a headache. I'm a lucky man, I guess. And I've never come close to having a migraine. I don't even know anybody that gets migraines because I understand that they're very, very painful. But, yeah, it just seems like I'm going to the doctors all the damn time. Well, maybe because I schedule them at the same time. What I should do is see if I could schedule all three of them at the same time, because I see a heart specialist, a diabetes specialist, and an eye specialist, and they're all in hospitals. They work out of hospitals. Now, two of them, the heart specialist and the diabetes specialist, actually work in the same hospital. So if I could schedule one in the morning and one in the afternoon, that'd be the thing to do, wouldn't it? I might have to try doing that. What I think I'll do, now that I'm thinking about it, is check and see with, because I've already scheduled with my diabetes doctor, and maybe I can call, and it's in the morning, maybe I can call and have the heart one done in the afternoon. Hey. That'd be a thing to do. Only have one trip instead of three. Well, I still have two trips because I still come from the... Now, the eye doctor, they have offices in my local area. But I trust my doctor because my doctor happens to be the head of the department. And I trust her. I've been seeing her for 10 years. I don't want to go see some guy fresh out of college, excuse me, who might be the best doctor in the world. I don't know. But I do trust my doctor, so I'll keep driving 100 miles to see her. Still going fishing, Lori? You're not fishing out of an aquarium, are you? That'd be funny. That'd be funny. Lori tells us she goes fishing all the time. Wouldn't that be funny if we were able to look in on her, and her son sitting in the living room with the big aquarium just fishing the goldfish out? All right, I got a tickle. I need the caffeine as well. I shouldn't get it. Shouldn't do the caffeine, but I'm gonna pop a top here because my throat's kind of scratchy and all that kind of stuff. So here, we're gonna do this as soon as I find my cold cup. All right, where'd my cold cup go? Oh, it's in the fridge. When did I put it in the fridge? All right. Here goes. Sweet. Sweet. Okay, let's take a sip here. Oh my God, that's cold. Oh, it's so refreshing. Yeah. Meow. Meow. Just call me Puss in Boots because I'm wearing boots today. Actually, I'm not. I'm wearing sandals. Puss in Sandals. Just call me Puss in Sandals. I'm gonna reload that. That's why my, remember I said there was a lag in between the live stream. There wasn't. Somehow I had paused the playback on the other PC, so I just refreshed it and it's caught up now. Because I thought here I'd already opened that Mountain Dew, but on the other PC that has the stream going, I hadn't even put the video up of the GIF up of the guy with the Mountain Dew. And I thought, wow, that was 5 minutes ago. Hasn't got the same ring. The soup du jour. Fishing in the pool. You guys have a pool? That's cool. We had a swimming pool when I grew up. We were on the farm though. And it was, at the time, the biggest above-ground pool that you could buy. And when you prepared the land to put the liner down, you could choose whether to just have a regular pool that's like 3 or 4 feet deep all the way across, or you could choose to dig down a deep end on one end of the pool, and it depended on how you spread your liner out. And it was a good-sized pool, and we had a hell of a lot of fun with it. And gosh, that was way back in the old days. But we took good care of it. I actually built a pump house to put all the equipment in, so it kept it out of the weather. Oh man, that's still cold. I love my koozie. It keeps stuff cold for a long time. I can put a pop in there and do a 6-hour live stream, and this pop is still cool to the taste, if you know what I mean. So, Lori said something about fishing in a pool, and then the first thing that, this is going to be inappropriate. Somebody asked me one time, when we were growing up, if we skinny dipped in the river or, when we went swimming. And of course we did. And I mentioned that I didn't like skinny dipping because I was always afeared that some fish was going to swim up my rear end. And I was going to say that about the fish in the pool for Lori, and I thought, no, that's going to be a little inappropriate. I better not say it that way. But no, seriously, I actually did have that feeling. People would talk me into skinny dipping, and it was all I could do to keep my eyes peeled in the water looking for fish swimming next to me, because I knew there was one of them was either going to come and bite me in the small bits, or one was going to swim up my rear. How are we doing on this? 71%. This was a big field. So there was a sale on Steam. There always is. Most of them don't interest me all that much. But the sale I saw day before yesterday, I guess it was on Sherlock Holmes games. Now, I've got about 5 or 6 Sherlock Holmes games. Some of them are quite old. They still play well and look good, as good as they could look back then. But there were 3 more in the series, and I had bought all the ones in the series so far, and so they were pretty good sales. One of them was 60%, so I got like a $20, game for a little bit of money. One of them was like 80% or 90%. I'm guessing if you go and look, I'm going to be wrong. All I know is 1 or 2 of them only cost me $4 or $5. So it must have been a pretty good sale for, a game that probably sold for $20, $25. But I bought all 3 of them. One of them was done in 21, which is just last year. So it's almost an up-to-date game, I would think. Here's the thing, though. After I bought them, I thought, why am I buying these? I've never even loaded one of them on my PC, ever. So I haven't played any of them. So I grabbed the first one that happens to be Sherlock Holmes versus Jack the Ripper. And so it's a story that we've all heard, and a detective that we all know. Now, the reason I bought these is because Sherlock Holmes happens to be one of my favorite literary characters, as he is for a lot of people. Me, as also as much that I went out and searched for a collector's edition of Sherlock Holmes stories that's quite old. They're all hardbound books, and they're quite old. And I've got a whole set of them up in my library. Now, I like the newer Sherlock Holmes movies and shows and stuff. They're okay. They're pretty good. But I tend to not like modern Sherlock Holmes. I tend to like the period piece stories. And so while I enjoyed, the new modern versions, okay, they're not my favorites. They're not where my heart is. My heart is with the other period, where it's the appropriate period time frame. All right, I didn't make it, so I've got to do this other. It looks like I missed quite a patch down here. Craig's here. Lurky Lurk. Andy was calling you Lurky earlier, Craig. Anyway, I started playing that Sherlock Holmes with Jack the Ripper. I did record it, the first episode, but I'm trying to decide whether I want to record it in episodes and put it on YouTube, or whether I want to live stream it. If I record it, it's going to come out in 30 to 45 minute videos. If I live stream it, I could live stream it for 2-3 hours and probably end the game pretty quickly, and then maybe go to the next game. I don't know what to do. I prefer recording, but for the sake of convenience and time frame, it might be easier for me to live stream. And I would have to pick, I would still do these live streams of farming, so I'd have to pick a day, like maybe Sherlock Holmes Saturday or something. Sherlock Holmes Sunday. I don't know. I'm just thinking. I hope we're getting closer to being done here. Man, I tell you, it's muggy today. We've got, well, it's supposed to be. Alexa, what's the temperature?
Right now, it's 64 degrees Fahrenheit. Tonight, expect a low of 60 degrees.
Yeah, it's only
Is it also like
64.
tomorrow's weather?
Yes.
Tomorrow, you'll see clouds and showers. You can expect a high of 68 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 50.
So same as today. So we've got it's just cloudy. Yesterday looked like a cloud had just came down to street level. Today it's just cloudy. It's not necessarily foggy, but it's terribly humid. It's just muggy. It was 93 in Portland when I was there. Is anybody over on Twitch? My Twitch, I keep losing the stream on the monitor I'm watching Twitch on. It's happened several times where I had to restart the player, and I don't know whether it's me or Twitch. It looks like I'm the only one on it, so I guess it doesn't matter. There's only one person on Twitch, and it must be me. Did we get that done? No, we did not. It's not done. What did I miss? I've only got to get 2% more. What the hell did I miss? That little patch right there? That can't be right. It can't be just this. There's got to be more. Because I didn't get it. What the heck? Is there a big patch in the middle I missed? Did I finish this end out? I bet I didn't. No, it looks like I did. Am I not going to get paid? Oh, the field goes around the corner. I didn't see that. You hear me whining? I like whining. I'm a whiner from way back. Oh, it goes around the corner. No wonder. Yeah, I love whining. I'm a whiner. Lynn used to bitch me all the time. You're such a whiner. That's well, I am actually. I'm a pisser and a moaner. I like that better than whining. Pissing and moaning. I'm a pisser and a moaner. Flatman, eh? I'm Batman. I like Flatman. Yeah, I didn't realize it's muggy. And my air conditioner isn't running. What the hell? I get the... now, a lot of people don't understand why an air conditioner is called an air conditioner. They just think it blows cold air. They don't know what it actually does. It conditions the air. And so if you're in a car that's all fogged up, like if you get in your car and the windows are foggy and it's not summertime, maybe it's even in the winter. It might be in the winter and your windows are fogged up and you're wiping windows and running defroster. If you turn the defroster on, it's going to take a while for that to get warm but if your windows are foggy and you get in them even in the wintertime, turn the air conditioner on, they're instantly clear because air conditioner conditions the air. That I don't know, Craig. I think you can buy. I think you can use it to buy things, but that's not working today. The buy thing is working, but the memes are not. And I think that it got shut off on me, and it wants me to get a new key, and I don't want to do that while I'm live streaming because people will be able to see it. I don't want people to see my new key. All right, so that's done. Let's wind this thing up. Now I gotta go check on my own fields. So I made a little bit of money. I only had $400 when I started today. Let's want to check on my own fields here and see what I need to do. Okay, that's 100%. Let's go see what this one is. This one's also 100%. So they've both been fertilized and they're growing. So let me take a look at jobs. And then I might shoot time forward so that my crops can grow. All right, what kind of jobs have we got? 6,000. Those are. By the time I get paid, I don't have anything left of that. You know, I could do this 8,000. Well, I'm not going to do baling anyway. I could do this 5,000. When I'm done, I only have 3,000. So I'm going to go ahead and shoot time forward and work my own fields here. Kind of, sort of. Let's do it. Seven o'clock a.m. Lori's got 635 grain buckets over there. Wonder how many I've got. I have 749. And I haven't actually given myself anything over there because I don't do anything on Twitch. Alrighty then. So this didn't grow. It grew a little bit. It growed. It growed a little bit. Let's make it grow a little more. Wait, before I do that, let me see if there are any jobs. Well, there are jobs, but they're... Oh, here. A fertilizing job for 12 grand. Do I want to do that? Nah. I'll do that later. All right, let's let it catch up, see what happens. Andy had a good idea. What was it? Good idea, Andy, Lori said. Where's Andy at? Andy, where you at? I didn't see Andy having a good idea. I missed it. Andy said, bloody hell, Craig. I saw that. Extra buckets. That's right. Yeah, if you're out of buckets on one, you just jump over the other one and buy something. Yeah, Lori's got Craig beat over here. All right, that didn't do me any good. Let's rush it again. I'm in August. Now I'm in September. Addie's got a birthday in less than 2 weeks. She'll be 15 years old, I think. Is that right? No, she'll be 14. She's only 14. Yeah, don't rush it. They get their driving permit at 15. I mean, they have to wait. I think it's 15 and a half. They have to apply for it. But at any rate, yeah, don't rush it. I think she's 14 this year. In a couple weeks. We're in October. It's 6:50. The canola's looking good. Alrighty. Oh, I'm down to 9,000. All my money's gone because I'm speeding time up and having to pay for all that leased equipment. Oh my God. I forgot about that. I did. Okay, we got some good jobs here. We might have to do these. We might have to do these jobs. There's one fertilizer for 35,000. Oh my God, I almost ran out of money. Let's do the fertilizing one and then the sowing one. Wait a minute, before I do the sowing one, where did it go? Oh no, I missed it. Oh, they're going away. I didn't activate them fast enough. They went away. They keep changing on me. Oh, for crying out loud. I lost those big ones. Now I really am whining. I can't click on them fast enough. Look at that guy's ears. He looks like Howdy Doody. You guys probably don't even know who Howdy Doody is. Except for this guy don't have freckles. No freckles for him. Well, shoot, I feel bad. I missed those good jobs. Didn't click fast enough. Let's kick this up just a little bit and check again. Got any real big ones? No. Those are no good for me. Now it's nighttime. Got any good jobs for nighttime? No. There, 21,000 sewing. I'll get that one. Oh, it's my buddy with the big smile. And now I have to work in the dark. Shoot. Darn it. I can't remember what it was. Oh, no. What does he want? Fertilizing. Oh, it's just fertilizing. Wait, that's not it. Where's the one I took? It's the young guy, and he wants oats. All right, we can do oats, but I'm going to have to do it in the dark, doggone it. All right, I have to do this in the dark. But hey, I'm almost out of money. I can't keep going through months or I'm going to be broke. Car doors. You mean the ears? Car doors? Okay, field 51. Let's get down there to field 51. And it's a big field, is it not? Let's go up to a corner. Get this thing spread out. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Andy's birthday's on Monday? Andy. Well, I'll say happy birthday, but I'll have to shoot. Might think about this. Think about it. Well, yeah, happy early birthday. We'll just say that for now. Okay, now I have to make sure I put oats on. I always forget that. Let's see. What do oats look like? There's barley. What is that? That's oats right there, isn't it? Yeah, because that's canola. Okay. Wheat, barley, oats. Got it. And then turn the GPS on. Turn the radio on. We're going to be seating. We're seating for success. Okay, let's do that. Turn it on. No, turn it on. Off. Turn it on. Turn that on. Lower it. And we're off like a herd of turtles. Now look at the lights are perfect. Everything's lit that I need to see. Everybody's on Twitch. Really? How many people I got on Twitch? It says 3, but there got to be more than that. There's me. I'm 1. Lori Lou. Lori, are you on both platforms? Do you have 2 PCs or? I guess you could be on the phone with one. I could be on the phone. I'm afraid of ceding this other people's property here. PC and Apple TV. Oh, I forget about Apple TV. I've never had Apple TV. I have a Roku for Carol in the living room, and then I've got 2 Fire Sticks. One of them's just a regular one, and one of them is a high definition 4K one. That one's in my office. That's where I tend to watch TV that I watch, and then the regular one's in the bedroom that nobody watches. Sometimes one of the kids will go in there and watch something in the bedroom if there's nothing else for them to do. Carol and I don't watch TV in the bedroom. As far as I'm concerned, bedroom's for sleeping. I don't go in the bedroom unless I'm going to sleep. And then Carol's always giving me a hard time because I said, you need to help me make the bed. And why? I'm just going to get right back in it tonight. Well, somebody might come and see it. It's got to be made. And there's nobody comes and goes in our room. But I do it anyway because it's my job. I only have one job in life, and that's keeping Carol happy. Um, I think I think that's one of the things that people ask. Boy, you and Carol have been married a long time. How do you do that? Everybody's getting divorced nowadays, and everybody you know is like what I call a three-time loser because they've been married three times. And they asked me, and I said, well, from the very get-go, I don't have any friends except for Carol. She's my only friend. And we're good friends, not just married. The other thing, though, I don't look at, like some people say, well, I have a right to my life. I don't have a life anymore. And I'm okay with that. What we have is our life. My life is me and Carol. That's my life. And I can't tell you how many times I'll come up and tell Carol, I said, how do you like our life so far? Has it been okay? Because it is. It's not just my life. Almost everything I do has something to do with Carol, and the same with her. So we share that. I don't have my life. There's no such thing. And I look at it that way. So, hey, any decision you make has got to affect both of us if you think that way, which I do. Carol's like my what would Jesus do? Yeah. So if there's some little redhead in the corner giving me the come hither look, I have to stop and, okay, what would Carol do? To me. What would Carol do to me? Not to the redhead. You have to base your decisions a little bit differently. Yeah, I can tell you right now, if there's some little redhead in the corner giving me the come hither eye, the first thing I'm going to do is reach for my zipper because I know it's down, and people are laughing at me. I'm glad that I'm not certain things. I'm glad I'm not colorblind, for example. There's so many things to be thankful for if you think about it in your life. And sometimes it's just the little things. Like when somebody says, oh, I'm sorry, I'm colorblind, I can't see that. And I know that there's people like, does anybody know who Eddie Redmayne is? He's an actor. Eddie Redmayne is the actor that plays in the current Harry Potter movies, where he's the guy with all the animals. Okay, he's colorblind, and I've seen him in interviews. His wife has to dress him, and his wife takes care of his clothes, and what she does is she puts them in the closet, the hanging closet, and the shoes and all that kind of stuff in a certain place. So red here, blue here, green there, so that when he gets up in the morning and he opens his closet up, he can pick the same colors of clothes. Because he's colorblind. He doesn't know what he's wearing. And so that includes looking at underwear, yellow in front, brown in back. If you didn't have somebody that was taking care of you, you wouldn't know that because you're colorblind. Oh, that Mountain Dew's so good. So yeah, it's the little things in life, you know. Uh, is that's not a game changer? I mean, that's not a handicap you'd want to commit suicide over, being colorblind. But it could be an issue. I mean, people get used to it and they have to do certain things. So, you know, that's one of them that he does. His wife sets his clothes out for him, or at least sets them up in the closet so he knows what to do himself. Now, it could be somebody like Liberace that's just used to wearing weird clothes. Then it wouldn't matter. Hey, one shoe's brown, one is black, and your socks don't match. And, you know, oh my God, that tie doesn't go with that jacket. I don't think Liberace cared the way he dressed. You ever notice that a lot of old ladies wear purple? I guess it's the queenly color. Back in the day, purple was the most rare color because the ingredients to make purple dye were very rare. So purple was reserved for royalty at a certain stage in time. So old ladies, I guess, think by the time they get up that, they must be royalty. So they wear a lot of purple. I think I got my second wind. I was going to take a nap right after this. I don't know if I'm going to now. I kind of caught my second wind. I hate when that happens though. Have you ever really wanted to go to bed because you were really tired and nothing sounds better than a good night's sleep, but you stay up for a particular reason and catch that second wind, and by the time you go to bed you can't sleep? I hate that. Your grandma had purple hair? Well, you know, it's my foster mom. She still wears a lot of purple, and she didn't start wearing it till she became, you know, an older lady. I was talking to Carol on the phone this morning. She told me I needed a man purse, and I said, "What?" Next thing you know, you're going to ask me for wearing a man bob. I don't think my hair's long enough. I just had it cut. And when my hair grows out, it's like an afro because it's very curly. I have very curly hair. But my hair's not just curly. It's wavy too. And so when my hair grows out, I have these big ringlet sometimes. They're like car springs. You know, the hair will grow, but it rolls into like a spring. When I was very young, I used to play with my hair like that. I would roll it up with my fingers and stuff. Couldn't get the girls to mess with my hair. Oh, here, you want to play with my hair? You want to roll my curls? Keeps the yellow tones out. Your granddad had pink hair and your grandma had purple hair. What in the... Were they clowns? Were you a family of clowns? I hate clowns. They scare me. And mimes I just think are stupid, but... I don't know why anybody would want to watch mimes. Except for a mime is a terrible thing to waste. Well, I don't think the sun's going to come out today. How close am I getting? Let's see. Active, 79%. Well, we do have this one wing on the side here. It's pretty good size. Oh, pink hair, bald. I got it. That makes sense. I didn't actually think about that. Hell, the older I get, the thicker my hair gets. There's no way I'm gonna be bald. Yeah, there used to be a lot of blue-haired women in the 70s. That was just the weirdest damn thing. Oh, wait a minute. I don't know what happened there. Poodles do it, eh? Poodles. Little French dogs, eh? Are poodles from France? Or is that just cartoons? Punk rocker. Did she hit you? My grandma would have hit me with a cane if I called her that. Poodles are from France, huh? Okay. I saw an interesting YouTube page yesterday. It's a historical page. It's just artists that have this page. Basically, what they do is they talk about somebody. Like, let's talk about the one I watched yesterday or last night was one of King Henry VIII's wives. That was German, and history considered her too ugly for him. He got rid of her because he thought she was too ugly or something. I don't know. I was doing something else when I watched the video. The interesting part is they talk about the person, and they go and show art of how the person was portrayed by artists. And because we don't know, I wouldn't know what that woman looked like in real life. I could look at this is done. I could look at a photo or a painting that was done of her, but the painting would have to be by somebody that really could make somebody look real, if you know what I mean. I mean, look at Picasso was a painting. He'd paint a picture of you, and you wouldn't know that it was you. You wouldn't know what the hell it was. So they would take artists that were renowned for being able to paint or draw somebody and have the painting look, real, so that you look at the paper, if you look at the painting and you look at the person and you say, my God, that's such a good resemblance. You've got her. You've got, her captured on canvas. And then they, at the end of the show, they take the paintings and they put them through a computer page that then is able to, you know how they take an actor and they make a CGI character of the actor and it looks just like him. They're doing that a lot now in movies where they've got an older actor that's portraying his younger self, and they use a computer to de-age them. And it looks pretty good. So this software, what it does is they take the picture that was painted back in the 1500s or whenever, they run it through this software, and it brings this person to life. Now, it's not 3D. It's a 2D picture. But my God, they can make them look like somebody that was sitting in your living room. And it's really kind of cool to watch, to see what this person actually would look like in real life, and not just a painting that somebody did. Anyway, I thought that was pretty interesting. I don't remember what page it was. I'd have to look. I'd have to look it up. Something I ran across. What was I doing? Okay. That was the high-paying one. This one's not too bad. I could do... Oh, it's our friendly fella here. What's he want? Oats. Okay, we're into oats now. We're out of potatoes. So, let's see. 14. Field 14. All right, so he wants us to do oats on this field. So it's not too bad, I guess. I need the money before I run into the next month again. Let's fix this. We're going to do that and that and that. And I didn't do it right. Let's get over. Try again. That and that. Yeah, it really is. It really is. And there's a second piece of software after they do the painting. There's a second piece of software that they use that actually makes them move their lips and their eyes. It's just amazing. So now you're looking at a picture that looks like its eyes are moving and their head is turning, and you know, it's just amazing what they can do now. Every once in a while I'll see an interview with an actor and they'll ask them if they think that there's going to be a problem with, well, we can't afford this actor, but we can reproduce him with CGI. What's that? What kind of a problem is that going to be? You know, are these actors worried about stuff like that? Now, if they're already gone, if they have already passed, then it would be the family's problem. You know, I don't want my dad reproduced. You know what I mean? That'd be quite the conundrum. Well, I hit the bottom of my dew. My soup du jour is soup de gone now. I hated history when I was in school as a Ute. But I love history now. It's my favorite thing now, as far as watching documentaries and things like that. And I take documentaries with a grain of salt because I know for a fact that just because you call your film a documentary doesn't mean it's true. It doesn't mean it's accurate. Normally, a documentary is done by somebody that's already got an idea of what they think happened. And so it's a matter of, this is what I believe, and I'm going to get information and facts that fit with my idea of what this person was like. And because they call it a documentary, people think it's true. Documentaries aren't always, the truth. It could be just one person's version of the truth. You're thirsty now? Yeah, I was supposed to get up at 6 o'clock to get ready for this doctor's appointment this morning. And I knew I had to drive 2 hours to get there and then 2 hours to get home. And so I went to bed fairly early as I could. And I set my alarm for 6 o'clock. That would give me, I needed to leave by 7. And so that gave me 45 minutes, an hour to get ready. And I'll be damned if my phone didn't go off. I set an alarm on my phone. And my alarm went off at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I woke up, obviously. It's a very loud alarm. I woke up, and I thought, why did the alarm go off at 4 o'clock? And so I turned the alarm off because I thought, that's weird. And I went back in and said, no, wait a minute. If I turn the alarm off, then it's not going to go off at 6 either, is it? So I thought maybe in my half sleep, I thought I had 2 alarms set, one for 4 and one for 6, because I could see the 6. I could see the one I set for 6 is still in the phone. So I thought, oh, well, I must have had one for 4 o'clock for some reason as well, which was wrong, but my sleep-deprived brain saw it that way. And So I turned the 6 o'clock one back on and went back to sleep. At 5 o'clock, it went off again, and I hadn't really gone back to sleep. I just kind of laid there with my eyes closed. And 5 o'clock, it went off again, and I checked, and the phone said that it was still set for 6 o'clock. I said, "What the hell?" And then I thought, "Oh, wait a minute. My new sensor on my arm for checking my blood now goes to my phone instead of a separate a scanner." So I grabbed my phone and scanned my arm, and sure enough, my blood sugars were down very low. So I had to get up and eat a candy bar, get back to sleep, and try to sleep till 6, which I didn't do. I finally got up at 5:30. That's probably why I'm tired. That and the fact that I had to drive for 4 hours. This is weird having to work at night. I didn't think about the live stream. Live stream is probably people saying, "Jesus, I can't see anything." And yes, I'm praying when I talk like that. Jesus, I'm blind. Help me. That's my kids getting after me, because I get after them when they take the Lord's name in vain. But when I do it, then they come back at me and I say, "Hey, I was praying." You know. That was not in vain. I was praying. No, it's not, Lori, because if you look up in the right-hand corner, I have it to .5 time. The time is not even moving real time. The time is moving half of real time. So yeah, it's only been a few minutes since I changed it to dark. Yeah, if you set the time to 1, that's actual time. So if I live stream for 2 hours, that means the game has advanced 2 hours. Andy says he can see fine. He's not an old coot. I'm not an old coot. I can see. Uh-oh. It's not sewing. Why is it not sewing? I'm no seamstress. I don't sew. Oh, say, can you see? Yes, I can. Well, there's still a little sunshine in the... that's moon. That's moonshine. And not the white lightning kind. Is it "Oh, say, can I see?" or "Jose"? Jose, can you see? So I haven't got a chance to go look at Big Hoss's new page. Check my progress. Okay. Uh, where is it? Active. Oh no, did I not make it active? Yeah, I did. 63%. So I didn't. I haven't got a chance to go see what Big Hoss is doing. But I don't even. I lost track. I don't know how many times he's started a new YouTube page. This is a brand new YouTube page. He's only got, you know, a handful of people subscribed. And I had to laugh when I went over to look at it. Evan came on last week and sent me a link to it in Discord. So I went over to look at his new page, and he has a statement. Yes, it's another brand new page. I keep having to make new. I'm paraphrasing here. I keep having to make new pages because of all the stupid people on YouTube. So I don't know what he does, but people go do stuff on his page, and he gets angry and shuts it down and starts a new one, I guess. But I don't know how many he's had. Let's see, what is this one? This one's called something like Everything Simulator, or something similar to that. That's what he called his YouTube page. So if you type in Everything Simulation, you might find it. But that's what he called it this time. And I think he's still making maps, but I'm not sure because, like I said, I haven't had a chance to go over and look. It's new enough that he's only got a few live streams up. But if he's doing like he did before, he live streams all friggin' day, so... or at least that's what he was doing back a while back. I've been meaning to go over there and join the live stream, but I've just been really busy. I mean, I missed my own live stream on Tuesday. I apologize for that. But like I say, family stuff came up, and Carol's not here to deal with it, so that leaves, you know, me to deal with stuff when family stuff comes up. I go to my room. You know, Carol, take care of it. You know, these are your kids. Take care of it. I don't really do that, but I kind of do that, and the reason is that's what Carol wants. When there's drama in the family, she wants me to go in my room and make a video or do a live stream or whatever, and she'll handle it unless she needs my advice. The reason she does that is because I get stressed out and then start having chest pains, and she's afraid I'm going to have a heart attack because I'm getting all shook up. Now, when I was young, nothing bothered me. I was cool, calm, and collected. When I was running an ambulance, they always had me in the back of the ambulance because I was always the cool person that could just disregard the fact that this guy's arm is laying there halfway off his body and take care of it so he doesn't lose it. That was me. I didn't get stressed out. I didn't get upset. I didn't let it bother me. You know, I just did my job. But the older I get, the more I can't handle stuff. I get stressed out off the littlest things. I start getting red in the face and get upset, and I can't handle it. And so Carol, she just says, you know, Rudy, just go into your room. I'll take care of this. All right, that's done. Let's get our money and get the hell out of here. Okay, how much do I have now? 44,000. So that's good enough to go to the next day. Let's get back to the farm. Yeah. Don't know where to look. Check your progress. Don't know where to look. I did. I'm done. You don't know where to look? You go into this contract thing and it'll show. Or it shows up in the right hand corner up there. Or maybe I'm thinking something else. I don't know. You can't stay awake 20 hours. Yeah, he did. He used to. Well, he was forced into early retirement for his health. And that's all he had to do. Because he's a single guy with no. Well, I shouldn't say it like that, but he doesn't. He's got family. Yes, he's got family, but it's not like me where I've got family and they're all in the house with me. I've got other things to do, and and evidently he didn't. That's all he had was that kind of stuff. So, and I don't blame him. I think if Carol, something happened to Carol, and the kids moved away or whatever the kids do, I'd be the same way. I'd never leave the house. I'd order my food to be delivered. Yeah, I don't like being around people. Which is kind of funny because when I am around people, I'm in the middle. And I'm talking and having a good time. But if I have to choose today, I'm going to go out and search out somebody to do something with. I'd rather not. I'd rather just stay home and do. But if somebody comes over and says, Rudy, you need to get out of the house. Come on, I'm taking you over to the park or something. Then I become the life of the party for the day. I have a good time. I just can't be motivated. I can't. What is it that you guys across the pound say all the time? I can't be what? I can't be. There's a saying. My friend from Wales says it all the time. I can't be. Oh Jesus! How does he say that? It's like I can't be bothered, but he says it a different way. You're on 16 hours. I can't be asked. But they say it a certain way. Anyway, what was I doing? Oh, I was going to go home. Let's go home. We'll go to field 2. And then turn some daylight on. So I got to figure out how much this is going to cost me to go to the next day. Every piece of equipment I have right here is leased. I've actually not bought anything because I don't have enough money. I mean, this tractor right here is $500,000 at a minimum. That's a dirty tractor, I tell you. Oh my God, look at that. Dirty. I can't be arsed. That sounds right. I don't know. Okay, here you go. This is ready. What about the other field? Canola here, soybeans over there, I believe. I could be wrong. But anyway, I'm kind of weird because I could easily be a hermit. But I don't have to be. I just can't be bothered, to get up and go someplace. All right. So, I got to get my puny little guy here. It's my little tiny guy here. And because it's my own field, I can just hire somebody to do it. So that helps. That way I can still do jobs if I want to, if there's any to be done. All right, here we go. You go to. I'm. That's great, Craig. I wish I need to start doing that. I need to get up and go for a walk because I'm getting to where I haven't been using my treadmill. I need to use my treadmill more because I need to be walking. My legs, I'm losing muscle tone because I'm not getting off my rear end. And I either need to go for a walk or get on my treadmill, one of the two. I need to start scheduling that again. Yeah, we're all getting old, Andy. I was looking, I had to run when we were talking earlier. I was thinking I need to run when I'm done with this live stream, run into the bathroom and make sure I don't have blue hair or purple hair or, I'm getting old. I don't wear purple. I got blue shirt and black shorts on today. Yeah, that's okay, Craig. It's time for me to go as well. You need to go out for the sake of mental health. Yeah, I should do that as well. I thought you meant, when you said that, I just glanced at it. I thought you meant you were leaving for the day of the live stream. And I am too. In about 2 minutes. I might leave early. I'm just thinking of something wise to say. I don't know. I'm having trouble thinking of anything wise to say. I can think of silly things to say. I'm always saying silly things. Anyway. Hey, let me know what you think about playing Sherlock Holmes as a live stream. Or I've got an episode made. I may go ahead and continue playing and make a few more episodes and then decide whether I want to throw them in there on a weekly basis, or maybe I could do one of them in a video, and if people watch it, I might live stream the next game. Because I've got, like I said, I've got over a half a dozen of them. I bought 3 yesterday, so I know I've got maybe 9 or 10 of them. I don't know how many there are. Good Lord, that combine is loud. Holy crap-a-doo-doo-doo. Well, guys and dolls, I think I'm going to call it a day for today, and maybe I might still take a nap. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. But it went by pretty fast. And I hope you had fun. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your families. I hope to see you in the next live stream. And ta-ta for now.